So this is a 5 minute or less little story that I may or may not tell at the Moth at the Story Slam here in Ann Arbor. Last week, a couple days ago, an email came across my screen about Moth Story Slam at Blind Pig here in Ann Arbor, and I've kind of been wanting to go to a Moth Story Slam. I went to one several years ago and it was a lot of fun. I listen to the Moth occasionally. I love stories, so I thought, yeah, this is good. I'm going to do it. I bought my ticket. Then I noticed the email said participants, audience members could write something up or, tell something, have a story, basically a 5 minute story, and put your name in the hat and you might get pulled and you could tell it. Oh, I like that idea. I want to try that. So good. I'm going to do that. Then the prompt was something I kind of struggled with. So the prompt for this Story Slam in the middle of July here in Ann Arbor is denial. Denial, white lies, half-truths. And I thought, okay. And I thought, well, shit, I'm in denial probably about multiple things every day and I'm probably fibbing all the time. Yes. But an example, a juicy example that would be kind of worth getting up and talking to people, that did not surface. So I thought, oh, all right, well, whatever. Let that go for a while. Later in the same day, I'm driving home, stoplights, thinking about stuff, and up through my brain bubbles this little story. And I thought, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So this is the story of a bold-faced, utter lie, a stupid lie that I told my mom when I was maybe about 11, 12 years old. So it was the summertime, I think, 1970s, mid-70s. I'm 11, 12 years old, and my mom's out for a couple hours, and I'm gonna meet my friends. So I steal a pack of cigarettes from my mom because you know what? We're gonna try smoking. So this is 70s, mid-70s, and my friends and I got up to all kinds of fun and hijinks, preteen stuff. Did some shoplifting, snuck out at night, tried French kissing, and tried smoking. So this particular day, I steal a pack of cigarettes. I go meet my friends in this wooded area that we hung out at near our middle school, our junior high. That's what we called it back in the day, but you guys call it middle school, many of you. Anyways, we're back in there and we're puffing away, choking away really, on some Marlboros and, just thinking we're pretty cool. And then we, have us choke through a few cigarettes each, and then we stash the pack and we're going to hide it because, we're going to come back because we got to practice this thing called smoking. We got to get good at it. So we leave, whatever, go home, doing my thing, and later in the nighttime, my mom comes storming out of the kitchen. I think she kept her cigarettes in the freezer, I don't know. And she's like, a pack of my cigarettes is gone. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. And she's like, did you take them, Dawn? And I'm like, me? No, come on, Mom, I don't smoke. And she's like, did you give them to one of your friends? No, Mom. Come on, my friends don't smoke. Well, where are they? She said. I don't know. And then thinking quickly, I came up with something. Maybe Brenda took them. Brenda, she said dubiously. Now, Brenda was the most unlikely cigarette stealer. Brenda was a goody two-shoes, older teenage girl that sometimes came over to hang out with me when my mom was off going to do something at night. Not very frequently, but once in a blue moon she came over, Brenda. And she was super nerd, straight A student, first chair orchestra, did not smoke. And my mom again said, oh, Brenda. And I said, probably, maybe. All right, we'll see, my mom said. And she kind of walked over to the wall phone and picked it up and dialed Brenda's house. Brenda's mom came on the phone. My mom did not waste any time accusing Brenda of stealing a pack of cigarettes. Oh man, I could hear Brenda's mother hotly defending her daughter all the way across the room. Listen, she said to my mother, my Brenda is a very good girl. She is a straight A student. She does not smoke and she would never steal anything. Well, my mom said softly, I'm sorry for accusing her then. And she gently hung up the phone. And then she turned around and glared at me. Holding my ground, I simply said, I guess Brenda didn't take the cigarettes. My mom said, I guess not. And then she said, who took them? Hissed that, really. Who took them? Standing there, bold-faced, little old me. I don't know. Not me. Not me.